be honest, when we hear the word faith, it can sound delicate, almost like a gentle breeze meant for peaceful days. But life isn't always calm. Sometimes storms hit, and we're left wondering if faith is enough to hold us together. This video is about exploring what faith really means, especially when life gets tough. We'll look at how faith isn't just a nice idea, but a powerful force that carries us through the hardest moments. Let's dive in and discover how faith can become our anchor, even when everything else feels uncertain. Y'all have those days, the ones when the bottom drops out. Maybe it's a diagnosis that shakes your world, a relationship that suddenly ends, or a silence that feels endless and heavy. These are the moments when faith is truly tested. It's easy to talk about faith when everything is going well, but what about when life feels overwhelming? In these times, faith becomes more than just a word. It becomes a lifeline. Let's see how faith responds when life throws its hardest punches. There's an ancient definition of faith that still resonates today. In Hebrews 11:1 it says, "Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." This isn't about wishful thinking or vague optimism. It's about having a deep, settled trust, even when we can't see the outcome. Faith is about confidence and assurance, not just hoping things will work out, but believing they will, even when evidence is lacking. This kind of faith gives us strength to keep moving forward. Faith isn't a vague wish or a fleeting hope. It's a settled trust in something or someone greater than ourselves. When we talk about faith, we're talking about confidence and assurance, not just crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. It's about believing in the sunrise, even while we're still shivering in the dark. Faith gives us the courage to take the next step, even when we can't see the whole path ahead. Imagine standing at the edge of a foggy bridge, unsure of what's on the other side. Faith is taking that next step, trusting the architect who built the bridge, even when you can't see the end. It's about believing that the sunrise is coming, even if you're still surrounded by darkness. This kind of trust doesn't come easily, but it's what keeps us moving forward when everything else tells us to stop. Faith isn't just a theory or a nice idea for good days. It's something that's tested in the fire, during the hardest, most challenging moments of our lives. When everything seems to be falling apart, faith is what helps us hold on. It's that quiet nudge to hope again, even when logic says it's impossible. Faith grows roots in the soil of adversity, becoming stronger with every test. Have you ever felt a gentle whisper inside, telling you to hope again, even when everything seems lost? That's faith at work. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's just a quiet voice reminding you that you're not alone. This whisper is faith putting down roots, growing stronger with every challenge you face. It's the assurance that you're being held, even when you can't see how. In Isaiah 41:10, there's a powerful promise. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you." Faith is gripping this promise like a lifeline, especially when fear tries to take over. It's about holding on to the assurance that you're not facing your struggles alone. God's promise becomes the foundation for unshakable faith. When life feels overwhelming, faith becomes our lifeline. It's what we cling to when everything else seems uncertain. Faith isn't about ignoring reality. It's about facing it with courage, knowing that we're not alone. It's the strength to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear. Faith gives us the resilience to weather any storm. So how do we keep our faith strong? One of the most powerful ways is through prayer. But not just polished, perfect prayers, real, raw conversations with God. Prayer is the oxygen that keeps faith's flame burning. It's where we bring our doubts, fears, and hopes and find strength in return. Prayer connects us to the source of our faith, giving us the courage to face whatever comes our way. You don't need fancy words or perfect sentences to pray. What matters is honesty. When we come to God with our real struggles and raw emotions, that's when faith grows. Prayer is where our "I can't do this" meets God. "I will be your strength." It's a safe space to be vulnerable and find comfort, no matter what we're facing. Prayer isn't just about asking for things. It's about exchanging our anxiety for God's peace. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds." Faith allows us to let go of worry and embrace a supernatural peace that doesn't always make sense, but is always real. When we pray, something powerful happens. God's peace begins to guard our hearts and minds, protecting us from fear and doubt. This peace isn't based on our circumstances. It comes from trusting in God's promises. Even when life is chaotic, faith gives us a sense of calm that can't be explained. It's a reminder that we're never alone, no matter what we're facing. Faith isn't something we just talk about. It's something we live out right now. Let's take a moment to activate our faith, not just by asking for it, but by praying from it. Using the very words God has given us, we can step into a deeper trust and experience His strength in our lives. Faith comes alive when we put it into action, especially through prayer. As we wrap up, remember that faith isn't just for the easy days. It's for every day, especially the hard ones. Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. It's the courage to keep going, the strength to hold on, and the peace that comes from trusting in something greater. Let's choose to live with faith, letting it guide us through every season of life.